Hi everyone, Scott Smith, sunny Southern California. Check out another amazing machine I have here for you. This is the BMW 2018 M5, the true ultimate driving machine. You know, I was thinking about this car the other day because we've had it for a while and I definitely wanted to shoot it before it disappears. That's why we're shooting here late at night. Trish was able to swing by after work. But I was really starting to think about this car. I mean, being 195 inches long, 75 inches wide, 58 inches tall, it's got a 117-inch wheelbase, and it weighs, curb weight is 4,370. 4-door, 5 seat belts, big trunk, and it's got 600 horsepower and 553 foot-pounds of torque. But I was thinking about this car. You can pretty much do anything you want with this vehicle. I mean, if anybody sees this on the track, it definitely belongs there. It's not like, hey, why did you bring out your blah 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 and your blah 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 blah? You know, that shouldn't even be on the track. You put the right driver in this car, a professional race car driver, I think this thing, in its weight class and how long it is, will pretty much outrun almost anything. Don't get me wrong, I know there's some other amazing vehicles out there, we could name a few of them, but the overall driving experience, you could be on the track and then 2 hours later be at Costco picking up toilet paper and paper towels, you know, and then another hour you could be going and picking up the kids from school. I mean, this is an everyday driver, but it's probably one of the most sweetest cars you could drive on the track for what it is. I mean, think about it. Everything that this car's got, the balance, the drivetrain now is amazing. You've got the first, M sedan with an M all-wheel drive intelligence system in here, which is, rear wheel biased. But you're looking at the 0 to 60 from BMW at 3.2. And if any of you read the car and driver review, which was amazing on this car, they got it to 2.8, 0 to 60. I mean, I would imagine that's going to be the fastest car BMW's ever produced. They like to say it's the fastest sedan, but as a production vehicle, I don't know what else at 2.8 at 4,370 curb weight. Being under the 3-second mark is just amazing. So let's go ahead and talk more about this particular model. We do have Style 706M on here. It's 20-inch by 9.5 in the front, 20-inch by 10.5 in the back. And it's a bicolor black wheel. Very cool, I like the highlights. Now the braking system, the M compound brakes, you got 15.5-inch rotors on the front, almost 15s in the back. You got a 6-piston fixed caliper system up front and a single piston floating system in the back. And I did tell you about that horsepower and the weight on the car and the 0 to 60, but just check out the styling. Sorry for the shadow with the angle we got here, but definitely wanted to get this car on film before. And hey, one thing else, I wanted to thank all my subscribers. Thank you very much. Today's June 20th, 2018. And we're just, I think, a few hundred subscribers away from 100,000. So I know that's a huge benchmark. And I really want to thank everybody for sticking around with me and watching my goofy reality. I screw up on just about every video. But hey, I hope you guys laugh it off like we do. Just hope I can inform some of you a little bit, have some fun, get to know my co-hosts a little bit, and I love selling BMWs. So let's go on to the back, because I know all of you love the rev time on most of these vehicles. Let's go ahead and get the party started. Very, very nice. Now, obviously, that's going to sound even better, actually when the car's moving. So I know there's a lot of criticism about giving some rev time. But as you can see, Trish knows what she's doing, and she's not overdoing it. Look at that rear diffuser. Definitely very nice from the factory. Now, the front track is over an inch wider than the rear. So there's definitely some serious benefits to that, as we know. Especially with this being an all-wheel drive type of drivetrain. But remember, you've got four-wheel drive sport, and then you've got two-wheel drive with just a touch of a button. So that's great for some drifting features if you guys like doing that. Trish's gonna pop the hood so that way we can check underneath there. All right. There she is. It's been a while. Hey, Trish.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going?
Hey.
Cool. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So let's go ahead and show underneath the hood here. Here's the power plant, that S63 engine we have. 4.4 legendary V8. Does have the 2 turbos on there. As I'll say again, 600 horsepower. And you've got 553 foot-pounds of torque. Definitely BMW is getting really cool with their engine covers. And you've got your signature double-ribbed kidney grills. Cool. So I'm going to close this up. We'll go ahead. Trish will head around to the back. We'll show the leg room back here. Let's do that. And I think most of you know how tall Trish is, but Trish, how tall are you without the heels?
I'm 5'9" without the heels.
All right, perfect. Okay, and this is our, what are we gonna say, our Aragon interior here. Definitely a beautiful upgrade. It's our Merino leather, which is our highest quality. And we'll go in, we'll go ahead and check out. Now these seats, they've really gone overboard with some amazing 20-way custom seats for us. Wait till you see the front of these things. Definitely fit right in with the M cars. As you can see, we've got the full climate control back here for Trish to dial it in. And then also, Trish can show you the armrest in the center. Easily pull down. I don't know if you're going to want to have drinks in this car, especially if you're having some fun going around the corners. This one's got the Bauer and Wilkinson's upgraded sound system, diamond sound system. So I'm trying to remember if it's 14 or 1600 watts, or 16 speakers. It is amazing. I apologize, guys, but it's somewhere right around there, and it's definitely worth the money. It is outrageous, this sound system they put in here as an option. And it definitely glows at night, so it's got some cool ambiance. Yeah, you've got it there, and the small window can have it too. So we'll have Trish jump out. We'll go ahead and go to the back.
Right.
Go. Now you've got over 18 cubic feet of storage in here, but about 14 cubic feet for luggage. And we can see there's that front license plate mount. Definitely not going to put that in unless the owner wants it. You've got some good side storage that we can put your golf clubs back here. And it's definitely very tall. It's one thing about not having a spare tire. Definitely got a tall trunk. And then what we'll do is we're going to unlock the seats, which is just the pull of the lever here. So Trish,
the kick to open function as well.
Oh yes, yeah. So we'll leave that open for right now, but let's go ahead. Trish will pull down that side there. I'll get this side down. There we go. And the seat belt in the middle does detach, but you can see it definitely has some utility. Nice large opening if you need to run stuff through the trunk, just like I was saying with that Costco run, huh, Trish?
Yeah.
So let's put these up. And the whole centerpiece will go down too, Trish. Can you pull that down?
Sure.
Right there. Let's just show them. Yeah, just in case you have 4 passengers, you needed to run stuff through. It's no more of a little ski bag. There we go. Yeah, Trish, you can go ahead and push the trunk button. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's close that up. We'll get her over here into the driver's seat. There we go. All right. Show you some more styling over here on the doors. Obviously the windows, the mirror adjustments. You got your trunk release moved out here now. Obviously the cup holders there for water. And then we do have storage underneath here for sunglasses, things like that. And then check out this steering wheel. The M1 and M2 buttons, which are basically, I'd say, a performance setup. I think there's about maybe 6 or 7 different items that you can customize per button. So that way you can go completely into beast mode if you want to, or set it to a very efficient setting depending on what kind of driving you're doing. And then Trish, let's see, go ahead and play with the buttons on the dash. Let's see if we can get some different setup there.
So we have your sport mode, the efficient, the sport plus. And
yeah, you can see that. And then we got then you can see on the very top, they've moved it up high so you can adjust those different settings.
We have all-wheel drive.
And it's full 12.3-inch dynamic digital dash. And then I'll come over to the other side. How's it feel? Comfortable? Cool. We'll go over the sticker on this car too. Oh, let's get a little bit more rev time. See if Trish will, hey Trish, let's sneak up on it. Let's do a little bit more rev time. She was nice. Never get tired of that. Okay, let's get inside. How is it in here?
It's amazing.
All right. Well, we do have the sun pointing at us, don't we? So, oh, look what you got there. What's that? The front camera?
Yep, so
very
see the bright
cool.
Sun there. We'll
Let's
camera.
see.
Oh, you're.
I was just doing. Go ahead.
Do you want to switch back?
Yeah, let's try. Let's see if the gesture will move around on me. I know I've got the camera in the way. Oh, there it goes. So I can move my hand back and forth, as maybe you guys can see in the reflection. Just a little bit. I know the camera is getting in the way. Or Trish can do it. Trish, to the circle. Yeah, there you go. And just go right here out in front. Yeah, well, let's see if I can get your hand in there. That way you can look around your car, which is very cool. You can see the surround view, but with the gesture control, the camera on the roof, you can move around your car, see what's going on. Also with our app, you can actually have you sent pictures, and I think it updates no matter where you are. As long as you're connected, you can see around your car if it's parked at the airport, and I think it updates about every 2 or 3 hours. So at least you can see what's going on even if you're across the planet. Yeah, there we go. Nice touch screen. Now you see here, Trish hooked us up into the MX Drive, and you got configure M1 and configure M2. So the one thing to mention down here on the console, you can turn off the DSC, and what that does is, let's go into that M Drive. Oh boy, yeah, there's that M dynamic mode. So right there, let's see if it's coming up, if you guys can see it. Yeah, I get that camera to flip over. You can see how you can get into the, now see how you can't get into the two-wheel drive until you hold down the DSC button. There we go. Now it's off. Now you can configure and you can go into your two-wheel drive. There you go. So if you want to do some drifting and have some fun, you can definitely do that. All right, let's go back to the home screen. That's very quick, very fast. The templates here are the live, I guess when they call them tiles, I guess. Yeah, you can move them around. So I apologize for the sun in our eyes, but this was just a quick get together, shoot a video on one of our M5s. And then Trish, you go ahead and push the green button there.
Sure, let's do that.
And you can see we can go down and configure our active safety systems here. As you can see, lane departure, frontal collision warning, pedestrian warning, and blind spot detection. So you can tweak those a little bit, set them up the way you like them. Let's see if we can get down below. At least you can see our trim in here. Let's go along the door also. So it's nice, that carbon structure kind of trim that we have in the new M5.
And this big compartment as well in the center.
Oh yeah, so we do have, yeah, your couples, and then we have our wireless charging, so you got nice cover to it. You can hide stuff and then just push it open. Obviously this is where you can throw your phone now for wireless charging. There is a USB plug in there.
Here's the key.
There's with the M stripes. Yeah, and the transmission. Check out this controller. As you can see, we put the park at the bottom. Get this thing to twist over. Then also you've obviously got your settings here, the fun factor settings, basically, you know, what kind of performance you want with the transmission. And you can go inside the armrest here. Show you do have, as you can see, another USB, but lots of storage now. We got the older generation, that basically that bracket that was in here for the older smartphone setups. That's all been gone for a while now, so you can get to it easy. And then we have no moonroof, do we? D9, because carbon. Oh, this one does. Wait, what am I saying? Sorry, guys.
I was like, Scott.
Yeah, you're like, wait a second, Scott. So this one was actually ordered with the moonroof, yeah. Because I know it's a no-cost option, so you can see how big this thing is. It's all, you know, if definitely if you want to be going through the canyons, open this up, put the windows down, hear that exhaust.
For a second, I was like, did they put a moonroof without a moonroof?
Yeah, wait a second, Scott. What are you talking about? And you can see the Alcantara.
Suede Alcantara.
Yeah.
Super nice.
So it's very nice, very soft, nice touch, but definitely a great size moonroof if you want that. As it is an option.
Show them these seats.
Oh yeah, look at these Look at these bolsters they put here now next to Trish. So, you know, when you're sitting, go ahead and sit flat against it, Trish, there. So you can see if you're really getting crazy in the corners and the curves, you've got some awesome bolstering on the sides, which you can adjust. And then you've got the top ones. Yeah, Trish, why don't you reenact?
When you're going through the canyons,
Yeah, it'll catch you a little bit. And then you can see right behind her neck, there's the M5, and that'll glow at night, which is very cool. Yeah, just like we have in the M3 and M4. So where can we follow you, Trish?
you can follow me on my Instagram, BMW_Trisha, TRISHA.
Cool, very sweet. All right, I'm going to jump out. Trish is going to take off into the sunset. I want to thank everybody. Oh, wait, no, Trish, we forgot the sticker. What are we thinking?
Oh, how
Boy,
could
this is
we?
a
What
spur
is
of the moment
happening?
type of video, isn't it? So let's see. Let's go over the colors and options.
Alright, so pause the video at this time if you would like to check out all of the details that this bad boy has. Executive package, you got a ton of stuff in there. Of course, it has the active blind spot detection, the 20-inch M wheels, and at the bottom you can take a gander at the suggested retail price, $117,095.
And then there's your gas mileage, actually the average of 17. The one thing that really gets me is how amazing this car is for that base price.
Right.
Yes, there's some very, very nice options that you have as options that you have to pay for. But just think about this car and the way it is. And it's just over, what, 100 grand?
Yeah.
I mean, just amazing, especially the speed and handling that BMW has put into this next generation F90 M5. Cool. All right.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see you, Trish. You can't go too far. Bye. Thanks for watching, everybody. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.